Everyone, so this is the summary of the poem No Second Troy by William Butler Yeats. So Yeats published this poem in 1916 in the collection Responsibilities and Other Poems. In this poem, poet is critical of Modgon for teaching revolutionary methods to Irish people to get freedom from British forces. He compares her beauty with the devastating beauty of Helen of Troy, an allusion to Iliad. So, this is the text of the poem. Why should I blame her that she filled my days with misery, or that she would of late have taught to ignorant man most violent ways, or hurled the little streets upon the great had they but courage equal to desire? So, when the poem opens, we get to know that poet says that he should not blame Modgon for filling his days with misery. Actually, poet is upset and disappointed the way she has rejected his proposal for marriage so many times, and later she got married to John McBride in 1903. So he is not even going to blame her the way she has taught ignorant Irish people to indulge in violence to get freedom for the country of Ireland from British forces. She had encouraged these young men to come out on their narrow streets to fight against the powerful British forces, which, according to the poet, is a futile effort. According to the poet, this is a futile effort because these people are lacking in courage compared to their desire for freedom. Come to the next line. What could have made her peaceful with a mind that nobleness made simple as a fire, with beauty like a Titan bow, a kind that is not natural in an age like this? Being high and solitary and most stern, why, what could she have done being what she is? Was there another Troy for her to burn? So, in these lines, poet says that actually poet is wondering that who is responsible for turning Modgon's peaceful mind and noble heart into a revolutionary fire. So in the next lines, poet says that Modgon is very beautiful and her beauty is compared with a stretched and tight bow which is ready to take action. So now poet says that this kind of attitude is not required in the present age, in the present time. She has become proud, haughty, lonely and very strict because of her beauty. She has a beauty similar to Helen of Troy, and she has done what she wanted to do. She has taught Irish people to follow revolutionary methods to get freedom. Poet ends the poem by saying that there is no Troy left for Modgon to burn because Troy has already been burnt by Helen of Troy long time back. And here the poem ends.